Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Okay. I'm gonna paint a new portrait today. Here are the colors I'm gonna use. I got titanium white, cadmium yellow, cadmium orange, cadmium red, permanent alizarin crimson, raw umber, ultra no, this is cobalt blue, and black. Okay, I'm gonna start using just vine charcoal to sketch the portrait. Hello, for what? Hello, Bob. Hello, Victor. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Monique. Okay. I got the photograph next to my painting, next to my canvas. Okay, I got here white charcoal, and let's see. Okay, here's gonna be my space for mixing the colors. I gotta place the whole head here. Okay, the top of the hair is gonna be around here. The bottom of the chin around here. Yeah, that's gonna be the face. Maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, let's see. Eyebrows, nose, chin. Center line of the face. Okay, eyes, nose, mouth. I'm just doing this. I want an idea about the size of the whole head. Okay, I think it's gonna be better if I paint this a little bit bigger. Okay. Yeah, the top of the head here and the eyes up, a little bit up. Eyebrows, nose, chin. Okay. I think that size is better. Okay, first, the overall shape. To draw the overall shape, I just start with straight lines, something pretty simple. I'm squinting down my eyes, just to simplify and don't see kind of anything. Everything is pretty blurry, and that's better because in that way I can just, it's easy for me to see the overall shape. Okay, anything particular about her? Like she has big eyes, maybe longer nose, longer chin. I think she's pretty cute, and I don't see like anything like she has a bigger nose or bigger chin. Maybe I could say her chin is coming out. It's coming out a little bit more, yeah, than usual. What I see. Okay, let's see. Eyebrows, bottom of the nose, bottom of the chin. Okay, for the position of the eyes. Okay, I think usually we split this in three. Remember, and we see the eyes on top of this line. Now, I don't see that's going to happen today because I'm checking the distance between the eyebrows to the eyes to the nose, and it looks like she had a short nose. Pretty sure the eyes are around here. I could just split this in two and use that as a reference. From this line a little bit, I'm going to place this eye a little bit up. The same with this one. Okay, how tilted is the face? For that, I always use a brush and put it on top of the photograph, the same way that I used to do when I paint from a life model, and move to my canvas. And that way, I got a better idea about how tilted is the face. Okay. Okay. What else? Okay, the nose. again, I'm just trying to simplify what I see on the nose. Remember that to draw the nose we usually use this form. Okay, that represents the frontal plane of the nose, one side of the nose, and the base of the nose. We see that pretty clearly. You know, this line here, you can see that there's a highlight. The shadow is around here, and we can see here the base of the nose. Okay. Usually one side of the nose is aligned up with the tear duct. The other side of the nose is aligned up with the tear duct too. That means that the width of the nose usually is the same width of one eye, and between the eyes there is one eye. Now I always check out this. If sometimes I don't do this, I just paint like let's say in some kind of chaotic way. I'm thinking about this anyway. Sometimes just painters don't show this because this is kind of an inner process. You know, that is the result of so many practice about measuring this all the time, measuring. And the result is that you end up just visually measuring. Now I prefer, you know, usually at least take the width and the height. Because you all know that painting a portrait is not easy, and everybody wants to get the likeness. And on top of trying to get a nice portrait, you know, with good proportions, values, volume, on top of that we're gonna get the likeness. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Bob Drinkwater. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, hello. For what? Hello, Marius, Christis. Hello, C from France. Christis from Alabama. Hello, Michael. Sylvia. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Sharon. Okay. Now basically I comparing, you know, people my eyes from here to the photograph. It's always the same process. You're gonna listen to me repeating the same again and again, because that keep doing the same over and over. Okay, with that I have an idea, you know, about the position of the eyes, nose and mouth. That's what I want. That's enough. I can start painting right now. But if somebody wants to go, you know, like painting, like finish up a really tight drawing, that's perfect. I wipe off a little bit of the charcoal. I see. I lost the drawing, but anyway, I see the eyes here. Yeah, I got the photograph next to me to be able to see the position of the eyes, to see the alignment, you know. And I can do always this and find the position of this eye here, and then the other one, and then the nose, and then the mouth. Okay, let's mix some colors. My brushes are pretty simple. You know, I'm not recommending what I use. Sometimes I use some nice brushes, and somebody wants to buy the same materials. There's a description. There's a link on the description box to Amazon, where you can find the same materials. But right now I'm using these ones. I'm gonna use these ones. Okay. When I blend, I change, you know, to a better quality brush, a softer one. Okay, now the more simple thing I can do is just try to paint two values. Okay, I'm not gonna try to match lights, you know, lights on the cheekbone, nose, you know. I'm not gonna think about them. I'll try not to see them. Okay, just gonna paint the midtone and the shadow. Okay. Okay. Yep. Orange, white, a touch of raw umber. More orange, more raw umber. The only problem I have here when I prepare a canvas like this, it's kind of orangey, that any color in comparison to this canvas is gonna look more mute, especially a skin color. To be able to judge the color, I gotta wait until I paint completely the whole canvas, even the background. Okay. Okay, that's too light. A little bit darker. Here I see one value, lighter value, another value. I'm just simplifying everything. Okay, and I don't using too much paint because I wanna lay down more paint on the canvas, and I just start just to add more paint as I add more layers and layers. Okay, and comparing a lot with photograph, because my mouse. Okay, still working. Light. I'm trying to copy this shape as is something flat. Okay, now a new brush, clean one, same colors. Okay, orange, raw umber, and white, same colors, just different proportion. Okay, I got a shadow here. Shadow here. I'm trying to copy the shape. Okay, shape. Okay. One eye. The other eye. And I don't have basically anything here. Look at the eye. I want just to know, to have something there. And since I'm just squinting down my eyes, you know, everything becomes blurry the same way as the photograph. And by comparing, and I think I got the right position of the eyes, not the mouth. Okay, the ear. It's aligned with the upper lip, and here is aligned with the bottom of the eye. Okay. Need a bigger brush to paint the background. Hello Linda. Hello Bada Bit. Okay, from India. Hello Terry. Hello hello Garu. Hello Bruce Wilson. Okay Bruce, I wanna check out. Hello Frank. Hello Wanda Flanagan. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just pick up a little bit of linseed oil to paint the hair. Yeah. Again, I squinted down my eyes and I try to copy this. Okay. Okay. Yep. Hope you're okay, Nikki, with the COVID. Today I painted an hour ago on an acrylic channel. Now I'm painting here. You know, I couldn't paint the last week. I couldn't paint like not the amount of painting that I used to paint, and I was kind of anxious. Like I wanna paint, you know, and believe it or not, my plans at the morning was like I'm gonna just draw in the morning, you know. Then I'm gonna paint with acrylics, and then I'm gonna paint with oil paints. And later today, like in 3 hours, we have the drawing class, and that would be a perfect day. You know, I'm gonna end up this day pretty tired, but tired of doing what I love. Yeah, but the morning I couldn't do it. I had to do something more. Anyway, at the end, I'm here. I painted a portrait on my acrylic channel. Now I'm painting this portrait here. Okay. Okay. I compare it, we can see the shapes. Yep, that's what I want now. Basically just shapes. That's what we need. Okay, we always need light, shadows, midtones. Okay, now I'm gonna paint the background. Okay, I love this photograph. I love the color of the background. You know, sometimes I make changes to the pictures because I want to add more, something more. Right now, I don't feel like adding more, any color. I don't know. Maybe I will. You know, but right now I feel like I love the background. I love the figure, the skin color, everything. Even you know, like we have a mid-tone here, we have a darker value, and we have light, and it's perfect. You know, the harmony is perfect. The hair, the dress, it looks like a frame for the face, and the background is just is being a nice background. It's not coming forward. It's just perfect. Okay, I think I'm gonna get this background just mixing raw umber and white. Let's see, a little bit of linseed oil. Okay. kind of close. I mean, I'm gonna add a touch of orange. Let's see. I'm gonna just paint with this color. Uh, Later in the process, I'm gonna try just to match the color, but right now I think it's just perfect. I mean, I ain't, I should be more worried to match the skin color if I want to, more than the background. Having the perfect value in the background and a color that is no like asking for anything, just being there to make the hair and the face glow. I think this color is perfect. Let me see if I. Okay, I think that's better. I don't use linseed oil to paint the face, but I use linseed oil to paint the background and the hair. The only reason for me is just to paint faster, just to cover those areas, bigger areas. Even that this is a tiny portrait, even those smaller areas faster. Okay, now I can see, I can compare, and I can see, the background is more greenish than mine. I do what I'm gonna do next time that I paint the background. I add a second layer. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this color here. Okay, I'm gonna make an adjustment because I wanna knock down this color a little bit more. And I wanna paint some blank areas that we see. I can see the canvas. That means that I don't have too much paint in those areas. Okay. Okay. Check out some questions. Well, Nikki saying I felt better today, and I too want to paint more again. This strain of COVID is vicious. Don't catch it. Yeah. Hello, Fanchon. Oh, thank you, Nikki. What a busy day. Yeah, not. I don't feel that's that busy. Hello, one. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. I don't feel like busy. It's just like, I needed just to paint, and uh, yesterday was busy because that was my son's birthday, and I was trying to do a lot of things to make him happy. At the end, what else we can do as parents? Yeah. And the day before that was my wife's birthday. Two in a row. Because we kind of couldn't do any party on the house, nothing, because we were doing so many things. We ended up, having dinner in a restaurant for my wife's birthday, and the same for my son. But that was nice because when this, I think it's not about the place, it's the family. Family's there. You celebrate anywhere. It's better in the house, obviously. Okay. Let's see. I'm comparing again. Okay. I'm gonna add a touch of yellow here. Let's see. I think this color is better. With a touch of yellow and raw umber, has kind of a greenish, you know, greenish tint. Pretty subtle. I can see the difference here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll go over the shadows again and darken up the shadow. Hello, Wiria. Hello. Oh, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thank you, Fanchon. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I have to darken up this value. Okay. Okay. More raw umber. Okay, a touch of alizarin crimson. Okay, I'm gonna blend. As you can see, there's not too many colors on the face. The same way that we simplify the drawing, we simplify colors. Okay, and then after, just be sure that my drawing is good, and at least I got a little bit of the lightness. And then I start add more values and more colors. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna look for a tiny brush, double zero brush, liner brush to go over details. Okay. I'm just stepping back. Check out. Yeah, I like it. Like what I see. Yep. Oh, hello, Joanne. Thank you. Hello, Domingo. Hello, Bruce. Bruce is. Oh, Bruce. I'm gonna mention the colors again. Oh, by the way, I need more orange. Got titanium white, cadmium yellow, cadmium orange, cadmium red, permanent alizarin crimson, raw umber, cobalt blue, and lamp black. Okay, I use Winton from Winsor & Newton, the student version. Okay, hello Jonas. Hello, hola Juan Carlos. Oops, I dropped one brush. Okay. Okay, now I got here this 00 brush, and I use just raw umber and a touch of permanent alizarin greens. Okay, just a bit. Look at my brush, I don't have too much paint. Now, if you start with a really tight drawing, you don't need to do this, you know. But since I'm drawing and painting here, I gotta just use this as a pencil. And now that I'm not thinking about, you know, the face, this is just like a mask, you know. I'm just going. Imagine that you have this and you in a piece of paper, and you're gonna draw. Okay. I'm gonna use what I have here. That's an advantage having this. I'm gonna use a pencil and go over, you know, this and try to get the position of the eyes. A little bit. Look what I have done. Just almost nothing. Just this and this. The same here. Okay. And look at the shape of the nostril, just like a simple flat shape. And always thinking about that, just switch between, you know, thinking about when I start working on modeling like in a three-dimensional way, you know, trying to get the volume, and think about midtones, lights, reflected light, and all of that. Here, I'm just trying to copy shapes. Like for example, here on this area, what I see is this. Just that, and the nostril is this. Okay, all this. And that's what I'm trying to copy. Okay, for the mouth, I gotta check out alignments. You know, I use my left hand with this brush. I put it on top of the photograph. Okay, and I check out, for example, that the corner of the mouth is aligned with one side of the iris here. Okay. Now, place this is kind of easy because the photograph is pretty close. No, this. The angle of the mouth is usually the same angle of the eyes. I mean, imagine you have two parallel axes here. Squinting down my eyes, stepping back again. Yep. I have the tear duct here, tear duct around here. There's more than one eye between her eyes, yeah? Yes. Okay. What about the eyebrow? Something simple, just 1, 2. Okay, here, 1, 2. Okay. And add a little bit of red, camel red. To draw the mouth. We can see here one value, darker value here, kind of a mid-tone here, and all this portion in light. It's not flat. Remember, this is something that's turning inside the mouth. That means that here is darker, and at the same time, you've seen two things, two lips and one is just casting a shadow on the upper lip, is casting a shadow on the lower lip. Okay, a little bit of red and white. Okay. Stepping back and again comparing a lot, okay? I keep my head steady and just move my eyes between the photograph and my painting. Hello, Adriana. Gracias. Hello, Andrew Art. Hello, Deborah. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got I'm close enough to, But look at the nose, for example. You can see the nose. My nose is just straight, you know. Her nose is kind of like this and then this. Okay. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to say that we start simple. I see 3 lines. I just drew just one, basically, 1, 2. Now, little by little, I start adding more and more details. Okay, I got this color here for as a midtone, this color here for a shadow. I gotta just darken up the shadow. It's not dark enough. I gotta go over that color. Now I'm gonna add a third value. Okay, lights. It's always a good idea to practice when we paint lights. Remember, if somebody just is practicing drawing and you draw a scar, to study the bones, the anatomy. Because of the bones of the face, we know about some lights on the same spots again and again. Okay, I got white here, and I got a little bit of orange, a little bit of yellow. Okay, this color is not going to stay on my painting. Everything is wet. Imagine that you're going to add this on top of this. It makes it. Light, one light definitely is here. Why? Because of the cheekbone. Yeah? I will tell you as a practice, go over these lights without watching the photograph. In that way you all practice a little bit. Nasal bone, tip of the nose, light here, and this way, light here, light below the mouth, light in the chin. I'm going over this without checking out the photograph. In that way I practice myself. Okay, I got those lights. There are more, obviously, here, next to the tear duct. It's a little bit of light around the tear duct, top of the eyelid, and below the eyebrow here. Okay. Now you got that, and we blend. Okay, I got a little bit of volume on the face now. It's not a flat value anymore, but it's not enough. And I'm missing some shadows, some midtones, for example here. For example here. Okay. Now, what I want right now is just to, I got some values on the face, which I think are closer to the photograph. Values, not the color. I see a difference in color. Matching the color, sometimes I got it, sometimes I don't. But if I got the values, I got, the volume of the face. My darker, the shadows here, they should be darker. In order to see that, and knowing that obviously the hair is dark and maybe even black here, I'm gonna pick up black for a little bit of raw umber and I put it here. Okay. A little bit of alizarin and crimson to have a chromatic black. If you don't like black, obviously, if somebody doesn't like black, just mix ultramarine blue and alizarin crimson, or raw umber and ultramarine blue. That's okay. Okay. Now I can see more easily, more contrast. What's gonna happen after painting this darker? Now I'm gonna pick up pure raw umber. Okay, a little bit of ultramarine blue. Okay. I'm painting and comparing. I'm painting and my eyes just moving like, okay, like the wind shield. What's the thing that clean the wind shield of the cars? I don't know the name in English. Okay. As a result of adding this darker value, obviously, I see the shadows lighter. Okay. Now I'm gonna go over these shadows. Okay. Raw umber again and alizarin crimson. That's pretty dark. I'm gonna go over these shadows again. All this. Okay. Nikki saying I love to make my blacks with complementary because they are more interesting than black. Yeah, that's what we call, uh, you know, uh, oh my God. They say a color, uh, chromatic black. Yeah, chromatic black. Jonathan, if you are making a mistake with too much black, what color would be good to knock it down with? Yeah, well, that would be. I would prefer to pick up my palette knife and just take off a little bit of paint, because knocking down knocking down black, I don't know. What would I add? I mean, orange. I'm gonna end up with some kind of raw umber color. I don't see like any beautiful color coming out of trying to knocking down black. I'm doing that here because it's pretty obvious that's pretty dark. I mean, I can add on top of this to make it more chromatic. For example, Eastern Crimson, pure. Okay, it didn't change anything like that much, but definitely it's making this chromatic. If you get closer, you see a little bit of color, more color there. Okay, I can continue adding more here. And what if I add a little bit of blue? The same, you know. It's a chromatic black. From a distance, you don't notice. Nobody's gonna notice those colors. When you get closer, you notice, hey, there's kind of blue there. Okay, but knocking down like light up, yeah, like if I add white, this is gonna end up with a grayish color. It's not gonna be nice for the portrait. But there's always a way to fix it. Yeah. If there's no way, we just pick up a palette knife and clean it. Pick it up. Or Jonas is saying, or should you wait till it dries to make the change? Yeah, that's another option. Yeah. Yeah, here because I'm painting live, you know, I'm trying to kind of hurry up, let's say, and just always thinking about time, always checking out the watch that I have here, because my just my limit is I tried to make it 3 hours. But I got so many videos that I painted for 3 hours and a half, almost 4 hours. A few of them, but I tried just to make it in 3 hours. The blocking, all this blocking, maybe an hour is gonna be enough for the blocking. The drawing, the likeness, all of that, that's gonna be a process that's gonna be from the beginning to the end. There's not, I mean, one specific time that I think about likeness or all of that. Is all over the process. Every time that I'm trying to copy, a value, every time that I'm trying to copy, for example, here, the shape of the shadow, I'm working on the likeness. Okay, I know that, and I try to be as much accurate as possible. Okay. This is just raw umber and alizarin crimson. Okay, I'm gonna blend a little bit, and then I go again over the drawing aspect of the painting. Check out. I wanna check out if we have a question. Okay. One thing that I'm thinking right now is about edges too. Okay, and okay, I'm gonna keep obviously this edge. It's pretty obvious in the photograph. It's pretty nice that everything is here. Sharp edge. Okay, I soften the edge here on the neck. Okay, and I need another sharp edge. It's not gonna be so sharp because this reflected light is not that bright. Just there. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of orange with this color. This is the brush that I'm using for blending. Clean the brush, I pick up more paint. Okay. Clean the brush, I go back to the face. Now remember, there is some areas on the face that are more reddish, the same spots all the time. Okay, that would be upper and lower eyelids, nose, cheeks, and chin. In this case, it's pretty subtle. I don't want to change that, but definitely those colors are there, even though when you think that you don't see them. Okay, remember that's the anatomy. There are a lot of things that we're not able to see. I'm trying just to paint this pretty subtle. Okay, now the chin. Okay, I'm not using too much paint. Okay, now I gotta go back on lights, highlights. Okay, I think I got the structure of the face. What I mean is the width, the height. You know, I squint down my eyes and I see a lot of similarities. Okay? That tells me that, you know, the position of the features is okay. Okay. Okay, if I squint down my eyes and I compare, and I see, for example, basically I'm comparing shapes, you know, because everything is blurry. I'm not able to compare how is the eyebrow tilted, or is coming down or up, or anything like that, or if this eye is up, like nothing, you know. It's just like kind of blurry, abstract, not abstract, but blurry shapes. I compare them, and I think everything is okay. Now I continue just working on details. Yeah, but look at this eye. There's nothing here. Look at the other eye. There's nothing there. Yeah. We need to see some form. Okay. I'm just going to zoom into. It's pretty clear, you know, that there's not too much details, but we see a little bit of the pinky colors. Notice a little bit, and if you always squint down your eyes, you're able to compare. Do you know what I see? That this eye, the upper eyelid is coming down too much. And I'm gonna move this up. Okay. Yep. That's better. We're back to. Okay. Now, I'll switch to drawing mode again, like just thinking about lines. Again, my tiny liner brush. Pupil. Pupil. Okay. Okay. Little bit of red. Okay. Now I need a clean brush, just similar to the one, a liner brush. Okay, I have one here. That's gonna be for lighter colors, okay? Just few paint. I mean, if you paint, it doesn't mean like no paint at all. I mean, just enough. When I lay down the brush stroke, you can see my brush stroke. Yeah, I noticed that somebody told me that he was trying to kind of paint like with few amount of paint, because because the way I do it looks like I don't use too much paint, and the result is like you end up lifting up the paint, not laying down paint. It's kind of difficult to notice here, but just remember that I'm not using any medium. Okay? And when you're using a medium, even when I say that I don't have too much paint, the paint has some thickness there. Okay, it's not completely transparent. I thought it was kind of clear, on the video, but it looks like it's not. Okay, I stopped getting to the edge. Remember, there's a cast shadow there. I see the cast shadow. To be honest, I don't see it. If I pay attention, if I zoom in the photograph, yeah, I could say that, yeah, I see it in one portion. It's not that clear. But remember those things, okay? Because it's just the same thing that happens when you have an apple on a table. You see a cast shadow? Yeah. What you have here is one lip and another lip. And the upper lip is going to create a cast shadow on the lower lip. I just mentioned that because in that way, we trust our eyes, but at the same time we add things that we know. Remember, everybody out there saying that we paint what we know and we paint what we see. We paint what we see and we paint what we know. It's not just about painting what we see. Knowledge makes things easier, and that knowledge is because of practice more than anything. Okay. A little bit of raw umber, white, a touch of yellow. That makes this kind of greenish. A little bit of red here. Red and this darker color here. Okay. Now I gotta go back to the eyes. Okay. With this lighter color, I'm gonna paint a little bit of this glitter here. I'm gonna try to copy its triangular shape, just there. See? just there. What is to the left is pretty dark. Yeah, I'm gonna just paint the lower eyelid, a little bit of light. Yeah, I think with that is enough. About this eye, again, the light is coming from the right. The eye is a sphere. If it gets light here, it doesn't get the same light here. Okay, that means that this portion is lighter than the other one. Okay. 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 Hello, Bruno Condor from Belgium. Hello, A Post Ma from Holland. That's nice. Okay, Bruce. One guy is asking me what kind of paint are you using. I'm using Winton. Winton from Winsor & Newton, the student version. Yeah, Bruce is saying I can't catch up with you. I'm going to leave. Have fun. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Here on YouTube I spend usually 3 hours. On the Patreon sessions, we spend usually 4-5 hours, even 6 sometimes, painting a portrait. For people that maybe don't want to join Patreon, there's an option here in YouTube that is membership, the community in YouTube. I got there. You can find there below every video. It says join. I think it's just $2. To be honest, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of changed the currency. Like, if somebody wants to join from my country to my my YouTube community, and no, this is free. Okay, all the videos on YouTube are basically free. It's something different. It's just for people that wants to support YouTubers. It says $1 if I try to join from Peru. But and at the end I saw somebody just paying like $3. Somebody paying just $2. I don't know what happens, how YouTube manage these things. How is that? I don't know. But the thing is that I added one lesson from Patreon here on YouTube. Yeah. Because I was thinking, okay, there's some people like paying some money. It doesn't matter how much, but money is money, and I wanted to give something in return. And I added one of the classes on Patreon. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna add like one class every month. That's gonna be about painting portraits, landscapes, still life, like from different tiers that I got on Patreon. Okay, I'm gonna paint the iris, just that here, a little bit of yellow. Okay. Okay, I gotta add more lights again. I'm gonna prepare more paint here. White, a little bit of orange, a little bit of yellow, cadmium yellow. More yellow. It's a lot of white. Okay. Now just remember that usually there is a difference between the lights and highlights. Okay. At this, the light on the chin, it should be a little bit, a little bit more mute than the light on the cheek, for example. It depends if the light is coming from up. This one and this one, that's going to be the brightest one. The brightest one on the face, that's going to be always the nose, the tip of the nose, because it's coming forward. Sometimes, remember, you use paint, same lights all over the face. Just comparing right now and just thinking, how much lights I gotta. Oops, my mistake. And now, like this way, we can add more and more paint. You add more and more paint, and you can continue. You want to continue adding more and more thicker paint. Once we know where the lights, midtones, and shadows, we can just add really thick paint. We're respecting that, okay? Where is light is light, where is midtone, where is shadow is shadow. Okay, it's not just about these lights. Obviously, there are more smaller areas represent. There are more information on the face, around the eye, for example. Here, there's a little bit of a mid-tone here, and another mid-tone here. Light, tear duct. All of those things are happening on the face, but we go slowly, moving for bigger spaces to smaller spaces, and we continue retouching and retouching. Okay. Can you hear kid voices? Can you hear that? That's just neighbors, kids playing just on my door. I hope it's not too loud. Well, let's move to this eye, to the upper eyelid. I don't see the upper eyelid here. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. I have here the coffee link. Wait, Nikki, just 1 second.
Usa list.
Sorry. Okay, here is. Uh, oh, Monique is saying just think Frank's, and one of them could become one of your art students. Oh, I didn't read. Maybe. Oh, thank you anyway. I scrolling up. Hmm. Okay, anyway. Hello, Maya. Okay. Mm, okay, okay, okay. Okay, need a smaller brush. This one, it's gonna be better. Oh, oh, I gotta work on the ear. Okay. I think I gotta move the mouth a little bit down. Oh no, I think it's the nose. Yeah, look at the nose. I didn't work here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Nikki, for the coffee. Oh, Monique. Okay, Monique, I didn't get it. Uh, uh, when I worked as a teacher, I told the story so many times. I just they I worked as a teacher in the School of Art for 1 year, and at the end of the year, it was like going. Let's say that the principal it was kind of saying like three teachers go to the south, three to the north, three to the west. To the near cities, the closest ones to the School of Art, and we went to make demos, to find new students, and that was pretty amazing. A few times, no, I think all the times it was just like for the demo was for everybody. I started to paint in front of like 100 students, 100 teenagers, you know. And after obviously an hour, when I turned my head back, there was just like half of the 150. 40 more minutes, just 20. And at the end, the amazing thing that at the end they stayed like 5 students, just to the end, to my last brush stroke. And they love to paint, they loved art. It was kind of the same everywhere. At the very beginning, it was just for everybody. It was like, oh my God, they're gonna paint they're gonna paint a face. They're gonna paint a face. That's gonna be pretty amazing. Yeah, but at the end, just stay just 5 or from 5 to 10 students, and they start to ask about the School of Art, how to get in the School of Art. Yeah. Yeah. And they used to go, next year. Okay, okay, okay. I don't get the expression of the eye. Mm-hmm. I think it's tilted different. Anyway, respecting my own process, I don't stay that much in one eye or the nose. I move, I step back, I check out everything. Okay. What about the eyebrow? Mm. Okay. Okay, love to hear children playing. Yeah. Nikki M saying, are the Zoom sessions for patrons like this? Uh, yeah. Uh, I mean, the process, let's say, is a bit different. It's more, uh, I mean, more, how do you say, schematic? More like cooking, like following a recipe. And I go slow. I learned, to kind of go slower. I got used to kind of hurry up. To a certain point, for me, it's been always kind of hurry up. When I remember about the demos, I started with bigger brushes, with just bigger brush strokes. I tried to block everything like in just 10 minutes and continue adding more and more, and then I slow down for details. Got used to that because it was like getting the attention of the students for like at least an hour, which could be a lot for teenagers, and obviously for teenagers that they don't know exactly if they like art. Yeah. And on the Zoom sessions, everything is slower, and everybody's free just to tell me, hey, slow down, wait for me. That's okay. The good thing I think is just the critiques. I put myself, on the other side as a student, let's say. And what I would love about a class, first, that's going to be the, paint alone. Okay, that's one thing that I could like. The other thing I could like is just the critiques. Uh, as an art student, I got a lot of critiques in front of my friends. The teacher just critique you. Sometimes, kind of harsh critiques. Anyway, the thing is that we don't like critique. We don't like to be critiqued. That's for sure. Nobody's gonna say, "Hey, I love to be critiqued." But I think we all know that we can improve faster if somebody point out our mistakes, and at least give us a little bit of a way out, a solution, to fix those mistakes. Basically, no, then the rest is pretty simple. Paint. Try to have fun painting. Okay. I'm blending with this 00 brush. Okay, let's compare. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not perfect, but kind of close. Still have time. No, this slowly process of building up a face, building up a face from zero. And for the critiques on the Zoom sessions, I use Photoshop, and what I do basically I paint on top of paintings when somebody wants that, obviously. I'm trying just to give the things that I think that I wanted, as a student. I remember, being a student, and usually the teacher just come to each place and just point out mistakes and telling us what to do to try to fix those mistakes, and that's it. But what I loved is when I saw some of my teachers just, you know, saying, "Hand me your brushes. I'm gonna show you how to do it." That was whoa, it was amazing. I don't get the nose. Mm-hmm. I'm softening edges. Any question? Okay. The shape of the mouth is not okay. Mm. Okay, now it's better. But the mouth has too much light. I'm just knocking down the light. Oh, thank you so much, Silvia Di Pietro, for the coffee. Okay, thank you so much. What color are in her eyes? Yeah, I'm just using the same colors I got on the skin. I didn't add any particular color. I got this one here that was the first color I added on the skin. Yeah, first, let's say that I always use few colors and then I start adding more and more colors. Now, for example, uh, I'm gonna zoom in the photograph. I'm gonna check out the color of her eyes, which are greens. Now I'm gonna start just mixing green. One thing when we paint on a prima, we gotta consider always that everything is wet and oil paint, mixed as soon as if you lay down the brush stroke with paint and don't move it, that's okay. But you usually, we are not that precise. We need to, lay down the brush stroke, move it a little bit to the left, to the right. Okay. I'm mixing raw umber and white, a touch of white, a little bit of paint. I'm gonna mix this color here. I wanna darken up the sclera, the white of the eye here. Okay, I see. I'm gonna use pure black to paint the pupil. The pupil is pure black. Okay, I'm mixing a alizarin crimson with raw umber. Here. Oh, she's asking, Sylvia, no, Nikki M, about captions. Yeah, I think, yeah, 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 okay. Yeah, there are captions. I think, what happens that the videos, upload the videos to YouTube, but keep them, the videos from Zoom, from the classes, from Patreon. I upload them to YouTube, but keep them on private. Okay, and you know, YouTube has captions. I think it's just about just to. I don't know if they are automatic. Yeah, I didn't check out. I'm gonna check out. Okay. Something I don't like about her mandible. I think I'm gonna move the chin a little bit up. Yeah. Okay, I need more lights here. More light here. This is gonna be the difficult part, trying to get the likeness. I think I'm gonna make the mouth a little bit wider. Just a little bit. Both sides, I think, to the left too. Okay. Okay, gotta check out. Stepping back, more lights. Okay. Okay, I'm going to capture my screen and use Photoshop to check out. Okay. Okay, this bigger. It's been almost 2 hours. That's pretty good. Yeah. But I know by now that I'm gonna have some problems trying to get the likeness. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen in a minute. Okay. Oh, one thing I gotta do before doing that. Okay. Now. Okay. Let's see. I wanna share my screen. Okay, this is Photoshop. Okay, I got here my painting and the photograph next to each other. I can see that I need to work more here on this side of the face, narrow the face in that area. Yeah. Okay, what else? I need to darken up this eye, the eyebrow. Okay, I'm gonna flip it. Can you notice on the photograph when I flip it that what happened on her chin, how it's coming out? You know, how it's coming out, her chin. Okay. Yeah, I got something similar. I think it's about the eyes. I have to darken up the eyes. Yeah. My painting is kind of soft, and I think what I need is just that, darken up. And what else? Okay, another thing that I used to do is just darken up the photograph. Okay, and then darken up. That would be what we do when we squint down our eyes. Yeah? If I see the same lights and shadows, that's good. You know, I notice by doing this that I need more light here. Here, I need more light in that portion. Okay, I need more shadow here. Or is more shadow here too. Yeah, the lower lip is too bright. I need to knock down the lower lip. Yeah, look at that. And I think something about the width of the face, definitely, you know, I have to narrow the face. Okay, and I'll flip it. Yeah, I have to narrow the face a lot. Or maybe with the light here, would be enough. No. Or more shadow here. Okay, anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have enough time to fix mistakes. Okay. Now that's the thing that we used to do with a mirror. Okay, or taking a picture. Take a picture of the painting and the photograph. Okay, and then you can just see what's wrong. Is a mirror always shows a lot of things. It's just like, you know, it's everybody is gonna recommend the use of a mirror. Okay, let's see. Uh, going back here, what I saw. I think that the alignment of the eyes, nose, and mouth. I think that's okay. I don't need to move anything up or down. I think everything is okay. What is about the width of the face? Yeah. Okay. Here, I have to move this a little bit here, and this one a little bit. Okay. Okay, now I see that the face has more light here. No values, the same way that the drawing is responsible for the likeness, the values are responsible for the likeness too. Why? Because just with values I can make her face look rounded or skinnier. Yeah? And that change the likeness, that affect the likeness. For example, I know there is a shadow here, yeah, that goes like that usually. That's because of the cheekbone. If I exaggerate that more, I'm gonna make her face look skinnier. Okay. We need to control as much as possible with values. It looks pretty difficult. It's difficult, but with practice, you know, we get to that point where we control all the values. Okay, now the face a little bit skinnier. Yeah. Another thing that I noticed is the nose. The nose is more pointy, I think. Now, obviously, I gotta check out again because after just all the things that I noticed, after all the retouches, I'm gonna make mistakes retouching. It's just like, maybe I'm gonna notice that I narrow the face too much. That's pretty common. Okay, you gotta just be prepared just to go back and forth to retouch and retouch and retouch and know that that's what it takes to paint a portrait. To paint anything, yeah, not just a portrait. Okay. Another thing it was like the width of the face here. There. Raw umber and alizarin crimson. Okay. As dark it is here, it's the same darkness here. And the same for the nose. Okay. Darker here. Mixing black and alizarin crimson. Okay, the shape of the upper eyelid is not okay. Here, a little bit up. Oh, Joanne is saying, Joanne Cory de Pablo is her name. Oh, I didn't know. Maybe it is, who knows? Joanne is asking me, Does everyone in your family have your talent? Oh, thank you. uh, what can I say? No, I have seen my mom painting portraits her whole life. That was her work. I didn't even know if she wanted to paint portraits. Just she was painting daily. She used to work for a studio. I remember when I was a kid, she used to took me to the studio, and there was the only woman there. All the painters were guys, and they used to paint like 4 or 5 portraits per day. Yep. And she always say that she was pretty good. Yeah. I think that she was pretty good. Yeah. Okay. My dad is the same story. Portrait for life, for as a work. I don't know if they have any passion about that. You know, for my mom, she was so worried about likeness. She was like, you gotta be almost pretty good. For my dad, it was like, that's enough. It's a painting. It's not a photograph. Right? And even sometimes some of his portraits, they didn't look like the person. Like they looked like the person, but you know that something is not it's not okay. There, even myself was thinking like, hey, you gotta fix this. You know, I told him once, and he was like, no, that's the way it is. It's a painting. It's not a photograph. That was the end of the conversation. Hmm. No, I mean, I don't imagine myself painting portraits commissions for years. Wow, uh, I know it's work, you know, but that would kill a little bit of the fun of painting. It's more fun when you paint what you want. Yeah? That's what we usually do. But yeah, at the end, work is work. For me, here, I enjoy painting portraits. I enjoy picking up a photograph that I love and find pretty nice. You just paint. Maybe it could be the reason that she doesn't paint now. My mom, I mean, because she's like, hey, I retired. I'm not gonna go back to do that work again. Maybe somebody gets to that point when, you know, do something to that extreme, like working for 30, 40 years the same. Oh, Joan is saying my mom drew only women and was great at it. Oh, that's pretty nice. I used to lock myself in my room and draw and draw. Wow, Joanne, that's pretty nice. Yeah. So Nikki saying we really cannot say thank you enough. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Somebody asked me, not here on YouTube, like some friend, like, you not get bored of painting the same portraits? And why would you do that? Like, and to be honest, you don't know how to answer, like saying like, "Hey, is this or that?" You know that you need that, but what does is that a good answer? Okay, that's it. You know. Okay, I think it's getting better, a little bit better. Okay, a little bit more shadow here. A little bit darker here. Yeah, I think it's okay. More shadow here, yeah, on the mandible. A little bit of a shadow. Okay, I need fin brush. No, I think any brush that is just flayed out, like this one's, that's gonna be okay. I need one more. Okay. Thank you, Mark. Light. Bob Drinkwater is saying, could you define her ear a bit more? Oh yeah, I have to. uh, Nikki saying, I love being retired. A day painting what I want now. Not her a day painting. You choose great photo reference. Yeah. Yeah, it's a passion. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking. Oh, the ear. Yeah. Yeah. I was about to do something more. What was? Oh, the hair. Yeah, the hair. The ear. I cannot skip on the ear for the whole session. Adding a little bit of cadmium red. This mixture here is just yellow and orange and a lot of white. The ears are more reddish. That's why I'm adding, more coming red. I repeat all the time with the same things, it's pimple my eyes, step back, squint down my eyes. Okay, again and again, again and again. I'm mixing red and orange. I'm adding more saturation here. Okay. Okay, let's work the eyes again. I'm gonna add pure black. It's not enough, for the pupil. Yeah. It's kind of difficult, this eye. Okay, let's see, it's not rounded. I need to make it rounded. I'm going to zoom in to see, it's because it's just pretty small. Look at the eye. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in here, photograph. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna soften the edge here. Okay, I'm gonna make this more rounded here. Okay, a little bit of eyelashes down here. It's just kind of an insinuation, of the eyelashes I don't have too much time to go over details. What I mean is paint those smaller details. Okay. Okay, now the nose. Trying to soften this edge. Reflected light here. Oh, so difficult. A little more rounded up here. Here on the corner of the mouth is a little bit softer. There is no sharp edge. You can keep a sharp edge here, this portion, the upper lip, but not here. Okay. Hello, Cheryl. Hola, Roberto, de Colombia. Alvan Beaton. Okay. Cheryl Marie. Okay, now let's work on the eye on the left. I see something's not okay there. And it's about values, because I think the drawing is good. gotta move this, the white of the eye a little bit up. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I didn't notice that before. And the shadow here the same time. I gotta just do something with that shadow. Move it up. Okay, I'm gonna check out again on Photoshop. Okay, just one thing. Just gonna pick up pure black here. And alizarin crimson. Here's darker too. Yeah. Good turn. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna soften this. Okay, well, let's see. I'm gonna capture the screen. I'm going to Photoshop, and let's see now how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, here's the previous one. This what you see is the previous one. Now, here's the new one. Okay. It looked better. It looked better before. I think. I still need to darken up here. Here, it looks darker here, but no, here I don't see it darker on the screen. Yeah, and the eye is darker. Look at that. Look at that. Both eyes are darker. One is a little bit more open than the other one. Yeah. I got that, but they exaggerated that a bit more. It looks like both eyes are different. Yeah, yeah. Gotta do something there. Yeah. Okay, what about the nose? I think the nose is okay, but I need more shadow too. The mouth is okay. The chin. What about just narrow the chin? Okay, I gotta go back to the painting because I gotta fix those eyes. Yeah, eyes are always pretty important. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Stephen Harris. What Stephen Harris did is just join the YouTube community. That's why we see now his name on green. Yep. Thank you so much. Okay. I was thinking about the eye. Yeah, about the eye. gonna pick up more paint first. What time is it? Let me see. Okay, I'm doing okay. It's good. Raw umber and alizarin crimson, okay? Yeah, that looks darker now. The same way it looks darker. Here, it has to look darker too. And a little bit darker too. Okay. Now, here, a little bit darker too. And the tear duct, yeah, I don't like to paint tear ducts darker, but the eye is darker. And the same way, this eye, I gotta just kind of move, like short the eye. Yeah, there. Yeah, that's better. And darken up this eye. This is pretty difficult to work in a small eye. Okay, I think it's better. Now the nose. A little bit of orange and red. Here's darker. Okay, what's the darker? I think I see here is here. Here's darker. And here. More red. More red. Okay, darker there, darker the other side. Okay, I'm gonna soften this. Okay, a little bit of pink. Here. Here. Okay, more shadow. Yeah. Oh, something that I mentioned before is about the lower lip. It's darker. I forgot completely about that. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, hello, hello, Garu, the nose. Okay, hello, Jennifer. Thank you, Jose. Uh, Domingo is saying I'll follow from New York. Wow, very nice. Deborah saying she's beautiful. Could her left eye on your right be too long? Oh, I want to check out. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, Nikki saying just a little bit darker for shadows. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna check out on that. Yeah, I wanna make this area darker, but it's kind of a add, and nothing happened. And now the nose looks a little bit bigger, I think. Yeah, now I notice the nose. Okay, let's let's fix the nose. Okay. Too much highlight. Light there and highlight here. Oh, I think it's about moving the shadow on the nose to the right. Could be. It could be. Hmm. To be honest, not so sure. That's the difficult thing. Little subtleties. Sometimes we think we gotta move something. We move and it's not. I'm getting tired. Okay, I think I need more light here. Trying to make this rounded. A little bit of color. I'm gonna add a little bit of orange. Just a tiny bit. Okay. It's good enough? What do you think? See, this tiny brush is working okay for the hair. I think with this is enough for the hair. Just trying to paint that a little bit faster, to go back to the face. Okay. Nikki saying, how do you say bravo? Bravo in Spanish. It's the same, bravo. But we don't pronounce the V. I mean, we don't say bravo. It's bravo. Like a B, no V. Bravo. Okay. What else? I gotta check out again. Values, light, shadows. Okay. I don't think that I need to paint the background again. The color is okay. It's not the same, but you want me to try to match the color. I think it's okay. Just what's happening, the orange is showing through as the painting just goes drying, and that's changing the color. It didn't look that the same way when I applied it, a couple of hours ago. Okay, this is basically greenish. You can get that color by mixing raw umber and yellow, a little bit of white, at least closer. Let's see, okay. Raw umber, cadmium yellow, a touch of white. Okay, you see the color is closer. Now, it's not that important, but anyway, if somebody wants to match a color. Okay. I'm laughing a little bit about the conversation the kids are having here. Okay, I think I'm getting to the end. I would love to put more time, obviously. I would love to get closer and closer to the likeness. But I think it's enough. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just narrow the ear a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks better. It's not the same ear, but but I like it better that way. pushing down the bright lid a tiny bit. Okay, I think mm, I don't know, just a bit more. What time is it? 2 hours and a half. I think on a paint just maybe 5 more minutes. Hello, Jose. Gary saying her neck appears a little brighter in the photo. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. What I usually do is just like when I paint the neck, I don't have too much light. I just want the neck to recede. The neck recede and this pop forward. I do that so many times, and maybe because I do that so many times, I didn't even I didn't even think about that anymore. Just like you know, automatically just knock down the light on the on the neck. But feel free to point out any mistake that you think that you know that is so awful that and I don't see it because sometimes that happens. We realize the next day. It's just the same story for everybody. We used to go over the same things. It's pretty funny, for like when you see something that looks like it's pretty obvious. It's like how did I didn't notice that? Yeah, that happened to me so many times. That happens all the time. Usually I don't go back over the paintings to check them out. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, just like I don't like the feeling that I made a mistake, because you know what, I'm not gonna be able to fix it. It's just where it is right now. I'm making a video to fix mistakes. I prefer just to start a new painting. Okay, I think that's it for today. Need an hour to rest for the drawing class today. Nikki said, better the kids laughed at the noisy neighbor you loved so much. Yay. I'm missing I miss my neighbor now. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the process. I hope you liked. That's the last chance to press the like button. Okay, and yeah, see you next time. Okay, and for the people that love acrylics that still here, remember I got an acrylic channel. I decided to separate, you know, acrylics from oil paint, and I'm gonna put here the link. Okay, I did a live stream today, like in the morning. Okay, here's the link. Okay, take care, you all. Not yet. Maybe I should move this a little bit down. She has kind of a sleepy eye. Yeah? Yeah, maybe that's what she needs to complete the expression of her sleepy eye. Okay. I've been darkening up this section here, and as soon as I step back a little bit and I see it lighter. It's just like the darker color doesn't stay there. And I'm using raw umber. By now raw umber should feel kind of sticky, and it should be pretty nice to take paint on top of that. Okay. I think I'm gonna stay a couple of minutes. Move the photograph a little bit bigger. I think that's it. have a sharp edge here. I gotta soften this. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much, everybody. See you all next time. A hole in her ear. Forgot that. Can I simulate that? Okay. Okay. There. Okay, bye everybody. See you next time. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the coffees. Okay, thank you, Nikki and Sylvia, for the coffees. Okay. Bye everybody.